no boade ne paso e de atoja say aban wei ebehwe na Ghana Geological Survey Authority omedwuma no omana koyie se de betimi aboa amnamedwuma ye weyemem
sanso na yipi pani here de ato aman anim se ombehwe aboa se ne be ya Ghana ye behwe na de atwa hu ahia no ye be krakra titiru ene roba ne ade a atwa hu ahia de ohaw e de bre Ghana manma
enkranmantem so afo de monyamfo Linda Akwele Oklu edi mpanyufo edim ama wonmo mesisi omadan ewo miamia ya eye nsuo mu ewo weja ene dansoma no omo adwiri sa ne manyina na sa dan ni na
enre de asida eba this chocolate drinks de hia ye nsuo shebone na pebi no sense adisa ede die bebre no ede yare ba na this video no bia ebo wa mo ahoden eyi wontimu da ade be kyan okura ahoden sanso ene nsu papa ebebo special mineral water nyime komienu na so ya senior de kasebo ye de draw na nyime no ndu bremu bidi ede anim ado mene
abna beyi nyano
afi yebo ewransem ana yehwe ensema ekoso yomuhyem bia ba besi o man Ghana mu ehonsem akwakwa bibra ene kura ekiri eduba bi na astrafo dom bi epese omo ekochi mra hye bedwene ogina ma manfo wo Asin South honorable intim fodwo ne no na eye security analyst na say abo pede hunu fa bambo ho ensem pani bako owura imano kuti na chese ebeya o man pani pabedwako bi ensiwo na omuncheche nsem no monhwe endom asuko hu no kurawum semre yo man man be hu de asem no esi ete semre sa wi muhyen hu ensem ni nubo no nsem no epem ntuma ochibre na fe hu chinye ni ade no akwakoda baby
Social Security Act na and yes, president immediately in the daily affairs of our security agencies. There had you say messages new year, but the messenger is the problem. Japan lead all these operations, and we all know the history of Japan in this country when they were prosecuting for the ambulance cases. Until Obiko Nyesa case sensitive position where not all lead operations are. It is simple for anybody to convince himself that it's a political witch hunting. Until na oman penny so onhwe obetima yi Japan afi ho a na wayi Japan afi ho to bring sanity into our security agencies. And it's a simple matter. We are in the democracy. As somewhere I zoom some currency cry or natural letters ama development partners through your embassies. So the president directly say Ntim Fojo should cooperate with the security heads. What kind of cooperation is the president talking about? Nka the obey say unconstituted a commission. Yenim say commission chairman ni East members ni. No my city. Omo friend now who kai so omba. Obana wambe one for information also okita. He can be dealt with under the law. So this commission should have the powers of the High Court. And you swear an oath and you present your evidence also here there. In a very serious country or democracy, these are how we build our they build their democracies. So if I have your ears, this hulu balloon, taking the goodwill you are enjoying now away. We are not forming a commission because these allegations are very serious allegations. And okay, say Chebiano omuchi drugs we are is it the case that aeroplane before those drugs for ya dancing there? And we can just trying to create some kind of agency for why there is the need to have an open inquiry into the matter. Na ya fa papa atuye na ya tu Ghana fa nituma papa ya de afla in the international community.
Oswafo wa hwensa asene oboade ne paso onmunyamfo Emmanuel Amakufibua ede atodwa se wo hwe Ghana Geological Survey Authority a obedwuma no moye no ehu hia aban ni yie pa esanse omuno mutimi ye hwehwemu efa yensa ase oboade ne pa wode adom yen ehu susu ye ni ye wo mu ebetimi aboa yen te dwuma no moye ne de aban entoto na sakra.
was a year, Ebema Jumana Jinano, Ebema Mwetumi, yes, geological mapping of the country, Ebema Mwenya, near my here, Yadia monitor and seismic monitoring a system. No, Sajumani Yinano, Ese Omubomodia, Komu boom. Na yensu yegyina omwachi na saa adwuma no koso ye boa workers no munya capacity the technology is every day nti say institutional da bia ye boa no mo technology no very up to date wo hwe adwuma omo ya for example the national seismic monitoring system no omo na omo to me monitor na omo mi hu say dangers bi ba earthquake bi ba say ye boa ye ho say nkrofo omo he omo move. Some information about your security as a country until they are very critical national security asset. Apart from that, no geological any other service or more mapping or more no. Yeah, can't minerals are yeah obi atutu baby. So much me or more human yenesi to me say Hana gold no Hana gold no. Ebeba ne say ye betumi organize small scale miners ne better say ne be ya omuntu tu baby a Ghana ha nti omo adwuma ne hia nti e ba say ye be gina omo achi ama omo aye omo adwuma na omo anim ade so a aban so this year omo nim aban ne sika sam sisia nti e say ye start ye dwen ekwan ye fa so a aban boa ye no na yenso ye boa ye ho authority kire say omo wo tumi ye niam pii nti Debia, yes, see a buying man say, I see a dream beyond that. Say, or more as authority near my band a year, or more bit me a generate sika, a more who send a bear, or more to me a build it, bus crowd money be. But Ghana Geological Survey has the power and authority to generate money to buy the bus. Message I made the bro.
Yet one seven or so ako omo hwe de atwa ehu ahia na mokrakra edima Ghana Environmental Protection Agency na pani odoma no Professor Nana Amakluche no de nsem atodwa se omampani Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene Ghana maima ebehwe na omadwuma no akrakra oman no aboa esanse du ba bia roba ene nyoma bi atwa ehu ahia di fi ebe na ema yenya from apa ehome no e ade ha adwen pa nti omunyina ebebo ne mum oman mani nyina nso moa se ne be ya ye behwe ne akrakra ehu afisa nyoma no ho na ewiema tiye na yenya from apapa so ahome.
The government of Ghana, led by His Excellency, the President, John Dramani Mahama, is poised to make Ghana eco-friendly to protect the environment as well, and EPA is leading that charge. So one of the challenges we have on our environment is plastic waste. What we seek to do is to ban plastics, especially single-use plastics. We know we can't do completely away with plastics because they form a big integral part of our lives. So we are seeking to ban single-use plastics. Even with that, we want to do it in phases and slowly. Because we are overly dependent on plastics, we need to provide alternatives before we ban the single-use. So at this event, Fresh Pack policy that is being launched today is encouraging to help the industry of the alternatives to plastic to strive, and I pledge the support of government in this industry so they can provide the alternative to plastic. That will make it easier for us to ban the single-use plastics. So here today I've come to launch that report that is a blueprint policy towards providing alternatives to plastic, and this is the way to go. It is in our plan to meet the producers of plastics and other plastic packages to encourage them to look into alternatives, and this is landing us right into what we seek and plan to do in not so long a future, but in a very near future. So the ban, I would say the process has started. We're going to also meet with supermarket owners in engaging them on the plastic use and the many other, I'll call stakeholders who are into plastic use and plastic packaging and plastic producers. So this engagement is very useful towards our journey, our goal towards banning single-use plastics. Yeah.
Enkrimantem for Odmunyan for Linda Akwele Oklu ene Regional Security Council for Akopiemu Wager ene Dansoman ene womo mesisisi adan ene structures a esinsuo no kwan no omedwiri ni nyina egu ne no na maami de kokobosron kokwa ma de hye se obi bia da wonim se ne dan esinsuo bi kwan no won kan hunu so meba bebu egu.
As measures are His Excellency the President already put in place this time around in Sotoa. So you're buying a flood in there, but you're minimizing the flood in the region. On why you talk about I say maybe I buy President Zaba Hadida. Into on one and that director said when they are going to see I will see preventing CO from flowing. When their stakeholder engagement, their meetings, even with the company. I'm almost here and then your Baba executive exercise the directive from Yankasa, your president, Papi, and then your buyer almost see Omuni machines are Yedibe Tuma. And my machine back assembly no one and one near their bar. Machine where we a machine I CZ from the other side. Omudi Juana, yes, on Fabwane, Jumana and Cost. If you ever saw Connie Abapa, they are mobilizing here. We are the machines. Do one now, but say, Osha, Oma and Cochipa, where they see I was in Gubania Dankipa. See about Quack mobilizing near the machines. That we also, I said, yeah. Yamia doom in Sota, at least here to say about flooding poor. And then the places do not know the end flooding my. It's a new thing and exercise.
Yeah, by last week, the only president by around. And it's a dying to see waterways, especially Ramsar sites, you know. Game Bubulina. So I shall fit Chiro Malam Junction under the overpass. Yeah, dredgy on money is scooping material. But then we say, Nina, since you say a dredgy ho, they are clear dying with more if you know to still if you know member. You know, yes, and say based on the orders given, all these structures, as you can see, this is Ramsar site. Now Ramsar site, but when we are freshly built, and once we are doing the dredging, if we don't move these structures, it means that it's going to impede the flow of water. And you know, then we are performing that exercise. So now Obi we were na insuta na akofo obi baby. At the cost of government, if any relief items, so we want to avoid that. And you know, all these structures are all fine there. We will shout to say, since you need to booming now, and a bear ye is showing it to now feature one man. It's only do a bit to me asking. Now, all the way from here, never could do a pudding. Then the residents here will be free. In comfortable Hanuma, do rainy season, there's so much to feel normal security refugee. Sorry, them because of some of these things. And so this time around, Yeniabre, a person will be a hontono. Exercise where I say Ghana phone, almost Dubai, near here. And any time you know me and Sape and a Bema for everyone call, you know, problems. And you know, that is the exercise we are performing this afternoon.
Abusian for Ibejina Hania Home Cassia Bono see a buy den Comotrino, a betua so a day at Mamu Yegusua a con Galamse Cono said a baby bit me a day a home precope. Na yen sassy yen su ya quaya essay no, a tweet me cha, or corner ye kuneko yana, ye ba ye bit home.